Let's see if we can get a good video. So we just been working on haltering, and this is his bad side. So I started with his left eye, which is his good eye, and now I'm on his right side, which is his bad eye. Which all horses have, you know, so. Self-videoing, we'll see how this works. Hey, baby boy. I know. I was just letting you have a little break. Hey, good boy. He's like, what? You were sitting with me for the last 10 minutes. Why are you standing? Hey, good boy. Oh, handsome. So, we've been working on just petting all over. Hey, baby boy. Just a calm presence, you know, like, there's nothing wrong. So I just want to note too, like originally he had kind of like, I'd go to touch him and he'd bite at me, which is fine. Like, he's a baby, he doesn't know better. No one said you can't bite at me, right? So, you know, he didn't get in trouble or anything. I just gave him a soft, like, mom, probably gentler than his mom would correct him, you know, like just a wave of my hand when he would bite me. So just energy. I just put energy towards him when he'd come at me to bite me, you know. Oh, he's sticking at a chicken right now. Let's see. Oh, you're almost done. There you go, chickie. Sorry, baby. I had to help you get the chicken out, you know. So yeah, we got that far. I got the halter on him and off him like 10 times today, so. His friend's on the other side while he eats. So he's been a little bit, like, I've pulled him to the solo in the run while he eats, just so I can make sure he gets all his food, you know. And he's not sharing, so. He's been working slowly on, you know, just eating his food alone, and then I'll let his friend back in with him. Another one he doesn't love is his, like, getting close to his eyes. So usually I'll work up to it. Like, I'll start back here. And I was like, hey, you're okay. I'm just gonna scratch you. So we've worked on ear touching. Hi, baby. I know, look at my shirt. He dribbled on me. You know, so we've worked on ear touching. And then we've worked on getting by his eyes, too. Just because he doesn't love his eyes touched. And yeah, I've taken the halter on and off. I've rubbed the lead rope on him and everything. He was nervous about the sound originally, but he's been good this week. You know, so worked on getting closer to his eyes. You know, worked on doing some forehead scratching. Because he doesn't love his head touched all the time like that. He's like, oh, don't touch my head, I'm eating, you know. So just, you know, play around a little bit. You know, and I've put the halter over him, and yeah, he's getting a lot better, you know. And I did a little bit of kind of join up stuff, you know, like where I'll not chase him. Like if I feel like it's getting chasey, I lower my energy, not chase him, but, you know, just like move his feet a little bit until he's ready to come be with me. And that's helped a lot too. So I just started that, like I said, this week, just because I wanted to have very low pressure. You know, it's already a lot for his nervous system being away from mom. Yeah, so, you know, we just started slow where, hey, your only job is to get comfortable. You know, get comfortable, see your caretakers. Like, we worked on leading just a little bit where I didn't really push touching him. I just let him follow me and had a soft presence, you know. Just getting used to his new caretakers, you know, and new friends. And that was his only job, so. Now I think he's ready. He's calmed down. He doesn't freak out when he's alone, which is great, you know. So he's ready for the next steps. Introduced halter and lead rope. Have been taking that on and off. Working on touching his more sensitive areas, you know. Slowly, kind of watching for his cues. Building up that trust slowly, you know. Just because he's still like, I don't know. You know, taking halters and lead ropes. Gonna bring the brushes out and start brushing him. And introducing that, you know, and when I can brush him all over, including on the insides of his legs, we'll start picking up his feet. I'm hoping I can at least just file down his toes for you. So baby feet are pretty soft, like even my farriers, like don't trim them. Just file down the toes if they look long, you know. So I'm hoping I can just file down his toes a little bit for you before anything else. Yeah, so, you know, that's it. I'm sorry, thank you, boy. Show you he has some chewing lumps, which I think are just chewing lumps, but who knows. You know, showing you we've worked really a lot on his eyes, making him nervous. Hi, baby. Hi. So that's a huge improvement, you know. Getting a lot friendlier, a lot more trusting. We'll start working on his feet next, getting him brushed out. He ties, he leads. Yeah, and that's a really good start. I do think, 30 days, bring him back with mom, he'll probably try to nurse again. So we can see where he's at the end of 30 days. And if you want to do like, hey, yeah, just do some more, like start getting him out on the trail, start ponying him with some horses, we sure can for little stuff. Or if you're like, no, just leave him on board only. We could do board only just so he's not with mom. Let me know what you think as far as after 30 days, what direction you want to go.